So my husband ended up losing his job.
He had a job?
Yeah,
Where he worked
he
at?
had a job. He was a manager at a
Put the
warehouse.
mic in so these people can hear you. He was a manager at the warehouse?
He was a manager at a warehouse.
Okay.
So he ended up losing his job. He came home and he told me. I'm like, okay, cool. All right. So a month went by, and he looked for me to pay the bills. Who paying what bills? So I was going to consider it if he gave me the money back for paying the bills, and he told me no. He felt like he shouldn't have to do that. What do you mean? When I told you, as a man, I expect you to provide. Under no circumstances will I ever touch bills as long as I got a husband. None. If you can, you can hear.
He probably happy you gone, though.
Yup.
I'm sure he missed me.
A headache? That would be a headache for me. Like, I know I just lost my job. What if he lied? You know, niggas do that. Like, I just lost my job, baby, to test.
But
What is he doing now?
That's childish. Like, what you testing me for? That's childish.
I'm saying to see what I got. Now I see what I got.
If you asked me to be your wife, you knew what you had.
Nah, I ain't thinking got down lose my job from the warehouse and they gonna do that.
I mean, but you knew what it was.
So,
Like you knew what it was. I told you who I was from the beginning, and you still asked me to be your wife.
oh, you told him that if he lose his job, you gonna
For him,
what you
like
tell him?
you are to provide, and I told him, baby, your money is my money, and my money is my money. And so he didn't have any more money, and that was a problem for me.
I'm saying then what happened? How you tell him to go?
I mean, so he has a friend. I mean, I did think the friend was attractive or whatever.
Hold up.
I'm sick.
I'm saying, what did you tell him? Like, when was the last conversation of the you two broke gone?
So I told him that the last conversation was when he told me he was not going to pay me back if I paid the bills. So at that point, I told him I can't do this no more. I can't be with no broke man. I can't be with no man that expect me to touch bills. I don't even want to know bills exist.
It's a cold world we're living in.
The only thing that I'm stuck on right now is the fact that she mentioned that his friend was attractive when he wasn't even asking that. We could already tell what type of woman this is. She's out for money. She's out just for a sole provider. There's no love in this. I'm going to be very honest with you. I really don't think that women think there's men out there that want love and want families. This is why they're not going to marry you guys, because of stuff like this. Imagine being with somebody who's only with you for your money. I understand providing. I understand protecting. But y'all, shit does happen. Remember when COVID happened and people lost their jobs? People that had big companies lost their jobs. You know, you never think it's going to be you until it's you. That's the whole point of you being a strong woman by his side. And you mean to tell me if this man was buying you things, doing all these nice things for you, you didn't have money on the back burner? You were just sitting there leeching off of this man and not, saving money or anything like that? A smart woman will always get the money a man gives her and multiplies it. Not sit there stagnant like a pendeja. You know what I mean? But hey, that's on her. And to be very honest, you guys, I don't understand this mindset, because when you really love somebody and you care about them, you care about their well-being. I understand nobody wants to take care of anybody. This goes for men and women. If you have to be with somebody that's anchoring you down, I totally get that. But the fact that this man's never asked you for help, never had any problems, you're not saying he's a bad man. He's just in a bad position in his life, which happens to a lot of us. None of us just wake up and have gold spoons in our mouth. We're CEOs of the company. It doesn't work that way. Some of us have to struggle to get there, and some of us get knocked down again after we make it. It happens. Why are we getting mad at our partners and leaving them for stuff like that? Now, if it was reversed on you, you wouldn't like that. I don't understand this logic, you guys, because like I said, I do come from a traditional household where men take care of the women, but I've never seen my grandmother, I've never seen the women in my family leave if they lost their jobs or leave if they weren't bringing in money. I never seen that, so I don't understand this logic and why women think that this would make a better marriage. But hey, you guys do whatever you want. This is another reason why men will never want to get married. Nobody wants to feel used. If I'm doing all these great things for you, I just want to feel appreciated. So men just want to feel appreciated. They want to feel like whatever they're doing for you, you actually feel like, you know what? I love this man. I'm going to stick beside him. And one of the things men love is loyalty. The fact that you can be loyal to this man through thick and thin, regardless of what he has, whether he has gold chains around him or whether you guys are sitting at a bus stop. And like I said, you don't have to be sitting there for too long if you have a brain on you and you both work together to get back to where you're supposed to get to. But see, without that mindset, you're never going to get anywhere. And I'll be damned if I'm a woman with money and I say, I'll never pay a man's bills. And I know I got like 10K in the bank and I'm going to go, we're done. Look how sick that sounds. Karma. That's all I gotta say. Enjoy yourselves, ladies, because if you guys think you're gonna find good men doing stuff like this and bouncing from man to man when they don't even have bad qualities, they just had bad things happen to them that are inevitable. These are things that just happen in life. I'm sorry, y'all. These videos irritate me because I'm just more stuck on the fact that his friend was attractive. He does miss me. Like, she don't even give a fuck. This man probably just literally lost everything to his name. And he's probably watching this and she's just kicking him while he's down with she's saying the worst stuff and it's only getting worse. Nothing she said sounded like she cared. I'm sorry, y'all, but that is sad. This is the reason why I believe choose your woman wisely. If this woman's not going to help you when things go bad, why be with her? Because in the end, think about it. If you have kids with somebody like this and something bad happens, what are you going to do? Leave me with the kids or leave by yourself? That don't make no sense. Stay away from women like this and be around women who are nurturing and caring and will help you like you help them. The whole point of love, you guys, is to have each other's backs. A lot of you ladies want to talk about 90s love and all this stuff. Stop saying that if you're this type of woman. 90s love my ass. Sit down.